Igor, you're mixing away, muddling away. Do it here so everybody can see. What are you doing?
So I just put a little sugar cubes inside, and I'm muddling that together with Peychaud's bitters. The Peychaud's bitters is the ingredient for an original cocktail from South called Sazerac, and I'm doing a twist on the Sazerac today. So let me add a little big ice cube.
It's the Sazerac is the big ice cubes again.
Oh,
Igor
yeah,
always has
big
to come
ice
here and
cubes.
show off with his big ice cubes. Now,
Those are better than small ice cubes.
well, it depends what you're drinking, so to speak.
Well, indeed. But generally, bigger is better. We're still America.
That's right. And you know what? I just saw you pouring the whistle pig, and as you're pouring that, can I hit up Raj Bhakta?
Greetings, sir.
Did I get it right?
Roughly.
Oh, very good. How do you say it correctly then?
Raj Bhakta.
Oh, yeah, I did get it right. Come on. Raj is in from New York, and he just came in for Hotmixology. That always happens on Hotmixology. No worries, Reese.
That was the applaud.
Raj came in all the way from New York to Hotmixology because we always feature the great products on here. And I've been trying to get Whistle Pig on here for months and months, and I've been contacting you. And you're hard to get a hold of, and I can see why, because it's an excellent whiskey. But I want to hear more about it.
Well, it's a very rare whiskey. We only have 2,000 cases, which is a very small amount, speaking globally. It's what we think the best representation of a rye whiskey that it can possibly be. It's got phenomenal balance, great intensity, and an amazing depth that you don't normally find in American whiskeys. So really, this is America's version of a high-end single malt whiskey, and frankly, according to the critics who we hope they know what they're talking about, Wall Street Journal, wine enthusiasts have given it their highest ratings ever.
I saw
for
that.
an American whiskey.
I saw that, and I got to tell you, that's not, I mean, that turns me on and gets me excited about it. But what really did is the name Whistle Pig, and I want to know how you came up with the name.
Well, actually, it's a Colorado name. Right where we are. There was this it's Colorado in one sense, but in the other sense, it has an element of Europe in it. Because this crazy man coming down the mountain, well, I say he's crazy, but he perhaps wasn't. No, likely was. Came flying down the mountain in front of me with a shock of white hair, stops right in front of me, gets in my face in the middle of the Rockies where there's plenty of room. He goes, "Could it be a Whistle Pig?" Of course,
How was that again? Ray, get a close-up of that. What did he say? What did he say to you?
Well, this guy comes up to me and goes, "Could it be a Whistle Pig?" And
Is it not worth having Whistle Pig on here just for that, guys? Unbelievable.
and of course, I've never heard of such a thing. And I look at him, and he's French, and of course, they assume that anything that they say is, of course, known to all the world. But they live in the French bubble. Gets into my face again. He goes, Whistle Pig. And of course, I look at him once again, like, "Sir, I have no idea who you are, what you're doing, and what a Whistle Pig."
That's kind of our mating call here in Colorado.
This was ineffective.
Ineffective.
And so, I look at him again as if I have no idea what he's talking about. Of course, I have no idea what he's talking about. And he just throws his hand up and flies off, and I remarked upon this as perhaps the most unusual social piece of interaction I've had in my life, and it's obviously worthy of the name of a great whiskey brand.
And what a great story, but I have to say, he told me that story before, and I'll tell you something. If that is the weirdest social interaction you've ever had in your life, you are a lucky, lucky man, Raj.
Well, actually,
because I've had far weirder, and most of it's happened right back here with Igor. Believe me. What'd you mix up right here, Igor? What'd you mix up? I can see why that happened to you now, Raj.
So I mixed with a Whistle Pig again. I added some Peychaud's bitters that goes always to Sazerac. I added some Mayor's lemon juice, and that's our twist on this original cocktail. And I'm not spraying the glass, I'm not putting any absinthe to it, I'm adding infused absinthe sugar cubes. And that's it, the cocktail is ready. Oh, actually, no, it's not ready because I need a little lemon twist here.
A little lemon twist? He's very nervous now, Raj, please.
welcome to America.
That's what we said.
But he's actually working hard, which is what we need.
He is working hard, and that's the coolest thing about Hotmixology.
The Obama administration doesn't agree.
We're not going to get into all that. It's Hotmixology. It's not political mixology. There's a different show all about that, Raj. We're talking Whistle Pig. What else did you do in there? A little lemon twist?
Lemon twist, yeah, and the cocktail is ready.
What do we call it?
How do you want to call this? Maybe let's...
The Flying Pig.
The flying pig. Okay, before you tell me what you made in there, I gotta find out what you guys think of this cocktail.
I have to think this is a spectacular representation of a cocktail and an enormously flavorful version of Whistle Pig whiskey.
Gosh, I wish I was so eloquent in the way I spoke, but I'm gonna take lessons starting tonight. You're not going anywhere.
I mean, you have the energy. I have a couple of words.
I know you have to go in a minute.